everything. Yeah, we've got some exciting news. I'm just going to do a quick rundown of what's going to go on. We've got a few speakers here, some really important speakers, so I'll introduce them as they come along. But we've got a few things to worry that Regent Street is the main thing that we're here to talk about. We don't want the HMO opening next to Woodland School. Are you in agreement with that?
No, yeah. Any opening, just send
any school at all. Now, one thing that I found out, that if you're an official worker, if you get done for sex abuse or anything like that, you're not allowed to live anywhere near any schools. I don't know, some of the official cops might know this, but why do they put unvetted men next to schools then? Especially men from war-torn countries. Exactly, we know what's going on now, the truth's coming out. Labour Party and the council have tried closing this down, they've tried their best to shut me up. You won't believe the drama I've had this week, you will not believe.
Ellen DeGenerate fucking eating babies and kids and meat. Talk about it, about jerky and that.
Another thing to worry about is Taylor Street.
I watched a video over there, Ellen DeGenerate introducing all these people who
out there and everyone thought I was mad.
Daddy,
a week later, one of the guys goes to the school in the middle with a machete
trying to chop off the kids. And all that lot. I thought, I bet he didn't need his arm taken off, they took it off, fucking at it, and they were meeting lad there at his arm. That's how sick they fucking are, do you know what I mean?
Recently, I've heard there've been people in there again, and they've been harassing the kids at the local nursery, swearing at England the parents. Why is this still going on?
What was it? Sorry.
Yeah. Another thing is, I've had a lot of people complaining from Norden. Is it Cutgate?
Yeah.
I don't know Norden very well, but I know a lot of people.
Nobody should get grief
on the phone to me. A few single parents, a few old pensioners, and it's not fair. Now, we found out who the person is running it, and I think we're all going to do a protest outside his office and see how he likes that.
Shade is called for.
Going on to Middleton as well. Middleton, same problem again. I've heard there's tents near the library now with illegal immigrants whistling at little girls. What's going on there? So what I'm thinking is we're going to do the same kind of thing in Middleton. We're going to start a Middleton patrol group, and we're going to join up Middleton and Haywood together. Also, that means we're going to be doing a Middleton protest, so we're coming to Middleton Town Centre very soon.
Hey.
On to the next one. I've been doing a bit of homework all year, and I've actually found out that Haywood is owned by Rochdale, and Middleton is owned by Rochdale. Why?
Because you transfer it to Haywood, didn't you?
Exactly, we need to come together. So basically, what I'm going to do now, over this last year, all I've done is give my time for women, kids in this whole area. I've done a lot this year, so now I'm going to run for councillor.
Hey, that's what we need. People in power.
And my sole goal is to make this town safe and independent from Rochdale. I want to buy Haywood back off Rochdale. Yeah, we don't need to buy it back. We should be giving it back. And Middleton too. Middleton wants Middleton back. We'll come to Rochdale next. Let's start our town out first in the middle and we'll branch out. That's my idea. We've got Billy in Rochdale.
Hey.
You all know about Billy. Come on, guys, give it up for him. The guy's an absolute legend. I want Labour to know, I want the government to know, I want every child groomer to know we're partnering up and we're coming for you all. We're not having it no more. They're not safe around here no more. So we've got Billy for Rochdale, me for Haywood, and that's it. We're going to get cracking.
What about Rochdale rapists?
Everything's getting looked into. One other thing before, I've mentioned this to a few people. We're going to open a taxi base in Haywood. A new taxi base. It's going to be called Haywood Community Cars, and it's going to be run by the community, for the community. I've got the logo, I'm going to ship it all out, I'll show it. We're going to be up and running very soon. I'm just looking for a location, and it's not easy, there's going to be a lot of paperwork, it's going to cost money, but between us, we will sort it. I promise you, it's going to happen.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
Now, what we're going to do is now we're going to have a few people are going to have a few speeches, and then we're going to have a march through Haywood, and we're going to march back up, and then we're going to disperse and enjoy the rest of the sun. I want to thank you all for coming though, and like I said, Billy's here talking, we've got the excellent Ashley Simon, she's an absolute expert, I can't wait for you to hear her, I really can't. Now, where's Dorothy? Where's Dorothy? She's hiding somewhere. Here she is, bless her.
Must be a Welsh.
Hello everyone, I was so excited to be coming back to Haywood again.
Can't see the screen.
You don't realise this, but I have long ties with Haywood. My husband of 51 years was born and bred in Haywood.
Three.
And look at him now! And Pete's dad used to carry... Sorry, is that better? Yeah. Pete's dad was a standard bearer for the British Legion in Haywood, and he ran the Army Cadets. So we've a long established connection, thank you. And if I haven't got the connection, can you help me? Yeah, so I was really excited to be coming back to Haywood. It is an honour to stand here in Haywood to pay our respects to those who have laid down their lives and served our country so that we can enjoy our freedom.
Hey.
Our aim, all of our aim, is to maintain that freedom.
Yes.
In this corrupt and evil world, and to ensure our children have the freedom of speech, which is their birthright.
Yes. All they want to do is take your freedom of speech away, your rights
and the
away.
globalists, with their open borders, plan the destruction of our nation states.
Yes.
But we stand here united as one in our efforts to remember those who have gone before and ensure our children and grandchildren are able to enjoy the same freedom.
Amen. Amen.
The time for platitudes is over. Time to stand up and speak the truth. The white working classes are the most persecuted group in the British Isles.
Yes.
In 2016, Theresa May declared, if you're a white working class boy, you are less likely to go to university.
Yeah.
I taught in the 70s to 2006. In my role as an SEN teacher and advisor, it became obvious that white boys were the bottom of the heap with regard to educational attainment. Money failed to reach them. The new arrivals needed to receive additional funding and support for English as a second language. Prove me wrong. I was there in Rochdale and Oldham. It is not the educational system which works against them. It is the colour of their skin.
Yes.
According to Aristotle, 2,000 years ago, do you know him? Tyranny is for the benefit of the rulers. policies. It is a manipulation of the division in society. They promise to address the social inequality by redistributing wealth. Democracy is not the will of the people, rather the will of the politicians. All governments suffer a recurring problem. It is not the power that corrupts, but it attracts the corruptible.
Exactly.
Totalitarian rulers require the destruction of social relationships, like schools, like churches, like families. They are a barrier to absolute power. Britain used to be the land of hope and glory. Not anymore. People are anxious, depressed, angry, because they know their country is being destroyed. We are under attack from globalists. They believe the state should destroy nations and hand them over to multinational institutions. They are a self-selected clique who think they are smart enough to rule the world. But they are not smart. They are evil and arrogant.
Dave, have you broke it again?
Okay. No, it's not broken. No, it's just me.
She's not broke it.
Democracy is a facade. This is 1984 in plain sight.
Yeah.
You cannot speak plainly on migration, culture, or nationhood without being silenced. The mass migration policy was not an accident. The Fabians built the EU as a step towards global domination. For decades, they erased British identity, using language as a weapon. Free speech equals harm.
Hey.
Disagreement equals extremism. Censorship equals protection. When living standards are crushed, safety vanishes. Britain becomes unrecognisable. The illusion shatters. But the truth we must speak. This is not left versus right. It is our nation, our freedom, and our children. But the Fabians are no longer the pilots. They are just passengers. Look at our government. In a crisis, the global elite will sacrifice Britain and the British elite without hesitation.
No elite survive. No elite survive.
Balance will shift. The population will owe nothing to Fabians or globalists. A new generation emerges. They have not been indoctrinated by the left. The tool they use to break Britain will break them.
Very wise woman. Hey.
My friends, what we are doing may not happen tomorrow, but it will happen. There is more of us than them. Stay strong. Stand tall. Remember, they too are governed by fear. Fear of losing their power, of losing their livelihoods. We do not want to be emperors. We just want a better future for our offspring, and like lions, we will do everything in our power to keep them safe.
Hey!
It's up to you. future and old age security.
Go on, Dorothy! Go on, Dorothy!
Our aim is to free the world from tyrants and dictators. Onward and upwards, my friends. Peace be with you. I love you all.
Hey! Fuck the police.
Thank you, Dorothy.
Fuck
Thank
the
you, God bless you.
police.
What are you going on now? You going to crack on? Yeah, thank you, Dorothy. We're going to hand you over now to the legend of a man, my good friend, Pag Billy.
One more time for Dorothy, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey!
So,
Very
many
wise
of you
woman.
guys who know me already know what I
Very
do, know why
wise
I do
woman.
it. I've come here today for a simple reason, is not to talk about what I do. I want to talk about what this lad's been doing. Where's he gone? This lad here. For the first 5 years, 20 years I've been doing it. 20 years I've been fighting against the abuse of children, both in Rochdale, Haywood and Middleton. The fight's been intense, it's been constant, it's every day, and we've been there to fight it.
Oh, you
But
get
I've had to
police
do it
covering it
pretty
up.
much with the team I have back at Rochdale. Now you've got one of your own who's doing exactly the same thing. Now they're doing to him what they tried to do to me and call me a vigilante. He's not a vigilante, he's a hero.
Tried to cover it up.
He's good.
You just tried to cover it up at every opportunity.
And I don't take I take no joy in
For
telling
the
you.
last 26 years,
People like that
it's
are
been
needed
one
more
big
than
cover
ever.
up after another.
People like Jamie
Child-
are needed
Still
more
going
than
on
ever
today.
because your
Grooming
children are not
gangs.
safe.
Your kids aren't
I've looked
safe
over
these days.
1,000 cases in Greater Manchester
Yeah,
over the last
tis-
6 years. 1,000 cases. There's been over 146
And you did
years
25
worth of
years of
care
covering it up.
in the last 6
Unbelievable.
years in Greater Manchester.
And they wonder why
That's just
people are
10%
upset.
of what's actually guilty of raping and abusing your children.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to use the sort
My girlfriend's kid was took off for 3 years, from 13 to 16,
Your kids aren't safe
drugged,
going to
raped
school.
and abused
Your
every
kids aren't
night.
safe going to doctors. Your kids aren't safe playing outside.
We said
the
anything,
front
we
door.
were racist.
No, you're going to have to step it up, guys, because we are up
That's
against
what we
it.
got for
There's not
police.
enough of us here in this package.
Racist.
There's not enough in the Haywood Guards. We need you guys on the streets with us to make this stand, to make children safe. It's not going to happen
Yeah.
any other way. I promise you.
No,
I've been
it's
doing
not gonna
this for
happen
20
any other
years.
way,
I'm
is it?
struggling still to today. I need you guys, and what a turn! Excellent, what a turnout.
Yeah.
I am going to cover something what I've been doing over the last week. First of all, normally when you see me, I have a big fella stood next to me, 6 foot. No, not this little one. It's the other one on the other side, and it's my mate from Rochdale. He's called Andy. Andy's been stood with me for the last 20 years. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, Andy fell last week with a serious heart attack. He's currently spent the last 4 days in a coma. He came out yesterday, and I told him the news of what's been going, that Shabir Ahmed's being deported. His first words that are coming out of the coma is, "What about the rest of them?" So, what about the rest of them? Minutes after coming out of the coma. So Andy's going to watch these videos today. Can we all give Andy a bet? If you're religious, pray, give him a shout out.
Death penalty for paedophiles.
Thank
Job
you very
sold.
much, guys. That means the world to me. Okay, so last week me and Andy, who represent 2 of Shabir Ahmed's victims, survivors, we don't like the word victim, we call them 2 of Shabir Ahmed's survivors. I've been supporting them since 2014.
Death penalty for
I'm
paedophiles.
the only one who's been supporting these girls
That'll
since
sort 'em out.
2014. It was me last week that brought the news about Shabir Ahmed's release. It took, they gave the girls 3 days notice that he wasn't being deported. For the last 14 years, they've told these girls Shabir will be deported upon his release. 3 days before, they told these girls, no, sorry,
Another
there's a
cover
law that's existed for the last 14 years, which they seem to forget to tell
Non-stop.
everyone about until 3
hell.
days before his release. Ladies and gentlemen, because I exposed that, because I put the pressure on in the media, because PAG UK was stood by them girls,
It had to
the
come
law
out.
will change, and not just Shabir Ahmed, but anyone that assaults their children from another country will now be sent home.
Yeah.
And that's what this does, not me, but you guys. You guys turning up and showing support. You guys sharing the stories on Facebook. You guys supporting us. People like myself and people like Jamie. God bless you. God bless Haywood. God bless United Kingdom. Thank you, everybody.
Great.
Thank you, brother. So yeah, we've got a lot going on, like I said, and if this HMO opens on Regent Street, if you council guys do let it go ahead, The Haywood Community Guards will be outside there from 8:30 till 3:30, Monday to Friday. Now, I'm going to introduce you to someone very special, someone very highly experienced and very, very good at what she does. I need you to say close, listen, very close to her. Very special, Ashley Simon.
Hey.
Hello everyone. I'll shout, don't worry. We'll get to that. So, hello everyone. I'm so happy to be here today with so many patriots and nationalists, honestly. Thank you all for attending. Give yourself a big round of applause for being here today.
Shake it, scream, son, clapping.
When Jake, the organiser, contacted me and asked me to speak, I said, what's the protest about? And he said, well, there's a proposed illegal HMO that's going to be in this area right next to a primary school. So they're planning to put illegal immigrants, people that we know nothing about, they've got no papers, no documents, right next to a primary school full of English children. What do you think these savages will do to our kids if they can get their hands on them? These people are complete savages that do not belong in this country, and they do not belong next to our children. I'm the leader of All for England. All for England is a pro-English activist group. So our sole intention is for the English people to survive.
Yeah.
We are being replaced in our own homeland. There is a white genocide going on. Our people are being killed. Our people are being raped. Our sons are being stabbed to death because they're white. And enough is enough. Our children deserve to survive.
Yes. Yes.
So the Labour Council had a big problem with us during this protest. They went to the Rochdale Times, the Bury Times, the Manchester Evening News, saying they didn't want us here. They don't want white working class people having a voice, because they know when white working class people come together, we are strong and we are powerful and we can create change. But it takes working together. So whatever protests are going on, whether it's in Haywood or Manchester or Bolton, wherever it is, get to your local protest, support them. Pardon, sorry? Solidarity, that is what we need. For so long now, people have never worked together. The English have always been fragmented. Whereas the Muslims work together, the Africans work together, the lefties work together. It's about time we had white unity in this country.
Yay! White's alright.
So the Labour Party, they didn't want us here, but
No,
they don't
they won't.
mind Muslim rapists, do they?
Exactly.
They want them in this community. They want
to vote.
Africans that stab our sons in this community.
All
They
for
want
vote.
paedophiles next to our kids. No more. Labour are scum, and Labour don't belong in Haywood. No more.
Traitors. Traitors.
It's time to get tribal. It's time to look at each other here and say, we are brothers and sisters. We are one people. That is how our people were for thousands of years. They fought for their own people. They fought for their own survival. They didn't care for outsiders. Actually, when outsiders tried to invade the countries, do you know what our people did? They took the war to them and reclaimed what is rightfully ours. And this is what we need to do. Get tribal, stick with your brothers and sisters, and fight for white people.
Yay!
And I'm so happy to announce whilst I'm here, All for England next week is launching a No to Illegal Migrant HMO campaign. And we are going to be taking this town to town, city to city, until it's all over the country. Because we will not allow these savages to be housed next to our daughters.
Get them out!
England belongs to the English people, but we must fight for it. Our ancestors fought for it. They gave blood for their country. And what are we doing? It's going to come to a time where we have to give our blood, and people need to be ready for that. Because that time, it won't be tomorrow, it won't be next year, but the time is coming where we're going to have to fight tooth and nail for English survival. There's no greater people in the world than the English, and we must survive.
Yay!
So if you're a patriot or nationalist, I lead All for England. Head over to allforengland.org and look what we're doing. Because anything you want to do in your areas, we will support you. I don't care what party you're a part of. I don't care what banner you stand under. I don't care if you're a civic nationalist, ethno-nationalist. I don't care. If you want to fight for the English people, we are your guys. We will provide you with everything you need to make nationalism a success. It's time for us to come together. It's time for us to get tribal like the Muslims do. It's time for us to get war hungry like the Africans do. We are the English and we will survive.
Yay!
I'll leave it there today because I can see you all melting. But all I want to end with is we are a great people, we are a capable people, and when the white working class band together, we are unstoppable. So fight for England!
Yay!
Come on, how good was that, look?
Yeah.
How brilliant is it?
Simon.
Right now I've got somebody else coming along now. He's come all the way from Cambridge. When I first started doing this last year, I think we was the first town. In fact, we was the first town doing our own patrol groups around the schools and stuff. And then we've met different groups from all over England, and we're all starting to come together. So here's one of my pals, Charlie from Cambridge Patriots. Charlie Barker.
Hello everyone, thank you for the support and everything today. I wrote down a little bit just because I want to just get everything out there that I wanted to say really. So thank you for all coming. And yeah, I mean, at the end of the day people, this is England, right? If we want to hang our flags up wherever we want to hang them and be proud, we should be allowed to do it. I've been putting flags up everywhere in Cambridge with a group of us. Next day the council, Lib Dem, they've been coming round ripping our flags down, telling us we're not allowed it, all whilst leaving Palestine flags up and Pride flags up. It's wrong. If you're going to take our flag down, take down all the flags. Yeah? Right, anyway. So, bear with me, the phone is... Right, here we go, right, so... Right, so obviously as I said, my name's Charlie Barker. I've come all the way from Cambridge today. I care about my community, I care about all communities in the UK. We all matter, no matter where you're from, you know. At the end of the day, I care about our families, I care about our ancestors that have fought for the war, for our country, and I care for the future that our children are going to inherit. And that's what it's about safety. I've been brought up and I've lived in multicultural areas for most of my life, being from the outskirts of London. I've met people from all different backgrounds who have become friends, neighbours and so on. But today, we are not talking about legal migration. We are talking about the economic migrants that are entering our country illegally without a passport or proof of where they've come from, with intent to cause harm, stress, or use our broken benefit system for self-gain. We've had enough of it. And today I will speak on behalf of my friends and family from all different backgrounds. Because even the legal migrants that have been here for years have seen that there have been dramatic changes in the UK over the years, and it's an insult to anybody that came here legally to be tarnished for the same brush. Like I said, I live in Cambridge, guys. It's a place where we have thousands of international students who come here with a purpose. They study, they work hard, support local businesses and so on. But British people do not see, and the lefties do not see, and I will target them because we all hate them, let's be honest, yeah? At the end of the day, they don't see, because they're living in woke cities, they don't see the negative side of migration, as they only get to see the good. Stats show in Cambridge, where I live, it has a refugee status of 0.5%. So as much as the left are screaming refugees are welcome, it's very clear that they're not. Yeah? Look at Oxford. Look at what Oxford's done. They say, oh, everybody, yeah, refugees are welcome. Now they're opening a place where they're going to be putting them all, and now they're not welcome. Now they don't want them there. So they're backtracking on things all the time. My concerns today, it's not about race, religion or nationality, but what it's about is how our borders are managed and how decisions are made. And we should feel confident that our border patrol, the police, the government are doing the right thing. which, as you've seen before, with the accidental release of foreign prisoners, the illegal entered migrants running free to do what they want, with members of the public becoming innocent victims. We're clearly not safe at the moment, and we need to get our safety back. We need to make sure our children are safe. Today I'm standing with the local residents of Haywood, who are obviously concerned about the future accommodation for asylum seekers being proposed next to a school, out of all places. Why would you put it next to a school? I'm not saying that all migrants are bad, but what I am saying is we need to know who is being housed in our area. If they're illegal, we need to know their backgrounds to keep our children safe. We have a right to ask questions. We have a right to ask questions about future developments that may affect our neighbourhood and the children's future. Those concerns deserve to be heard. I'm not going to judge anybody because of where they come from or colour of skin. But at the same time, we should expect those who come here, commit crimes, to face the full force of the law. And if they already have a criminal record, they need to be sent back immediately, regardless of their background or fear of safety. What about our fear of safety? We're British people, we should matter too, right?
Yeah.
They come from France, guys. They don't come from Africa. They start in Africa. They come from France. So if they've got a criminal record, send them back to France. We don't want them here. Yeah? The government need to start putting British people first. And I'm here today in Haywood to learn from everybody here, to see what we can do in communities when we work as a group and we all come together. Listen, thank you all for having me here today. Big up everybody in Haywood, and let's make Britain great again.
Thank you, Charlie. Right, I think that's really it now. We had a few more speakers coming, but I don't think they're turning up. Now, is there anybody here who's got a voice, anyone local who'd like to say a few words? Only certain people, but go on. What's your language?
Cool, yeah, everyone. I come from a multicultural background, yeah, but I'm English, I'm British, born and bred. I've never done anything like this in my fucking life, but I feel passionate.
We'll leave it for next time when he's out of here. No, see, it's alright. He did try, though, bless him. Give him that, because no one else is trying, had he? Listen to me next time he's coming speaking in Middleton. Yeah? Well done, though, mate. That's passion. Right, guys, what we're going to do now, this flag's hanging about. If you want to unhook one, we're going to have a march down towards Elsie Blundell's office and all the way back up, and then we're going to disperse and go for refreshments. You're all welcome to join us. Thank you for coming.